Hello guys, me again. Brand new information regarding Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. DiabloFans.com have data mined the new PTR client, and kudos to them. Well done, guys. Let's give us all this amazing information. This video is about the information regarding the new items. Guys, there is tons and tons of new items in the next expansion. This is just some of the new stuff. There's so many unique rings here. Like, there's absolutely tons of them. There's a few weapons as well, like axes, boots, helm, amulet, daggers. All the loads and loads and loads of new information. Those who want to read this in detail, I'll leave the link at the bottom of the description in the YouTube video. Okay, so let's go through some of these new things that you can get then. If you're a Witch Doctor, this is massive. This ring here, health globes picked up, releasing explosion for 100% weapon damage to all enemies within 40 yards. That's massive for a Witch Doctor who plays Zero Dogs. Why? Zero Dogs guys, basically, they can spam their own health globes using sacrifice with the dogs, with a final gift. So that's huge. So someone who's playing Zero Dogs, that's just massive. Okay. One here for Demon Hunter here. This is pretty cool. With your pets that you can have on Demon Hunters, Wolf Companion now summons 3 wolves. They've upped the damage for the Wolf Companion as well, which I'll do in a bit of a later video. So that's pretty cool. There's all sorts of things that you can train yourself into a demon or an angel or a demon. You can absorb an attribute from a pack you're fighting. That's crazy. That's cool, isn't it? This one here, leave a clone of yourself behind after using Vault for Demon Hunter. So you've got decoys now. It's pretty cool. This is pretty huge as well. Your chill effects now have a 50% chance to freeze instead of slow. That's massive. That's huge. Double duration. There's so many good things here. I really like this ring here. Gain a soul stack on kill. After reaching 10 stacks, you release a poison explosion for 500% weapon damage in a 30-yard AoE radius. Oh, that's madness, isn't it? It's fucking crazy. That's well cool. There's so many good things here. This is the one that they announced that at Gamescom about the Treasure Goblin. The Treasure Goblin ring picks up normal quality items for you. After picking 40 items, he either drops a yellow or a legendary. That's actually pretty cool. I like that one. But there's so many good things here, guys, that emanate a slew time bubble around you from the wizard skill set. That's pretty amazing. There's so many things. Look, there's a ring here that resurrects you. Look at this. When receiving fatal damage, you are instead restored to 100% maximum life and resources, and the item is destroyed in the process. So basically, a hardcore resurrection ring, pretty much. That is pretty cool. This is massive for Demon Hunters. Elemental Arrow now generates 3 hatred. That's huge. So you might have permanent Elemental Arrow spam, possibly. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is pretty cool as well. Prevent 100% arcane damage taken and heal yourself the amount prevented. So those disco beams that everyone loves from elite packs that chop you in half, you can actually make them heal you now. This was pretty cool. This was pretty cool ring actually. This unique ring here. Chance on hit to summon a herd of murderous cows. Homage to the cow level in Diablo 2. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty funny. It'd be interesting to see. But there's so many good things here, guys. Like summon a fetish army after you kill 20 elites. Another Witch Doctor one there. That's pretty cool. This is pretty interesting as well, actually. This is massive. This ring here. Enemies you kill have a 100% chance to drop a health globe. So again, if you're using the Witch Doctor and you're summoning all those bombs with the Zero Dogs. So if you have this ring on here and this ring on here, basically you can have constant explosions of health globe explosions going off all the time. Who knows what sort of stats these rings are going to have yet? You know what I mean? It does depend on what they have, but it'd be very, very good stuff for Zero Dogs. What I can see in items anyway on here as well is really good. Also, guys, pet builds will be viable at last. Look at this ring here. Pets deal 100% more damage. There's also a 100% attack speed ring as well for pets, which is really, really cool. There's so much good stuff here. This one for Barbarian is pretty sweet. Cause an earthquake when you land after using the leap ability. That's pretty cool. Earthquake's a strong ability, so that'd be fantastic for Barbarians. Just jumping all over the place, causing earthquakes and blowing shit up. It'd be pretty sweet. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Strafe no longer costs hatred. That's pretty sweet. Sorry. Lashing Tail Kick releases a fireball for 300% weapon damage as fire. That's an amazing ring. Blinding Flash now generates 50 spirit. That's fucking amazing. This is awesome for Tempo Rush. Tempest Rush no longer costs spirit to channel. Perma Tempest Rush, guys. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be brilliant. Breath of Heaven. There's just so many things. Dashing Strike as well, guys. For monks, got a significant buff in DPS. By the way, I'll do about the class ones in a different video. But it does cost a lot more spirit now to use Dashing Strike. Costs 50. And this one says if it's within 25 yards, the spirit cost is refunded. So Dashing Strike is going to be a key ability if this information still goes live in the main patch course. And also for monks, guys, this is an amazing item, increasing exploding palms on death explosion to 100% of the enemy's maximum life. That's amazing. That's an amazing ring for a monk. So good. There's so many good stuff here. Spirit generators generate 50% additional spirit. Crazy. Now this was interesting, guys. These rings here, there's now resistance rings. This is interesting. Prevent 100% of cold, fire, holy, lightning, poison damage taken and heal yourself with amount prevented. How cool is that? So basically, say you're in a elite pack and you're about to get frozen bombed or they're chucking loads of desecrator on you, you can swap out these rings to resist the effects during the game. It's pretty cool. But like I said, guys, this is all very, very early patch notes. And some of this stuff might not go live in the main patch. But you know, Blizzard are trying a lot of stuff here, and it's looking interesting the way they can change our build diversity in the way of items. It's pretty cool. There's one here gives you more pickup radius. Every time you pick up gold, increases your golden health pickup radius by 1 yard for 10 seconds. It can stack up to 30 times. That's huge. Great for Tempest Rush if you're running around. That's another nice one for Tempest Rush. Okay, these boots is a game changer if these go live. Deal 20% additional damage after remaining stationary for 3 seconds. So classes like Witch Doctors, Demon Hunters, basically any class that stays still for 3 seconds to do their DPS, especially Witch Doctors, to be honest, using Zero Dogs and Cobb, for instance. Cloud of Bats, an extra 20% DPS is massive. Massive. That's enormous. Enormous. There's a really cool amulet here that charms enemies randomly. While they're charmed, they take an extra 35% more damage from you. That's pretty sweet. Some little dagger here. Chance to hit poison your enemy if they have high health percent than you, causes them to take 20% increased damage. So that's pretty cool. This is huge. This belt here. Pick up a health globe. Increases your maximum life by 5% for 15 seconds and can stack up to 5 times. So that's 25% more life. That's huge. Again, I know I keep talking about the Witch Doctor, but I could just keep thinking about Zero Dogs build where we could produce health globes to have this extra 25% life permanently. That's huge. And also, guys, if other people in the team have these belts on, and you've got a Zero Dogs guy in the team who's spawning health globes, permanent 25% extra health is huge. It's massive. Okay, these are some of the ones I'm really excited about. This ring here. Zombie dogs stun enemies around them for 1 second when summoned. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What the fuck? This is like bang. So it's possible to get your casting speed under 1 second on Zero Dogs, yeah, if you're over 2.0 IAS. So basically, we're talking stun lock, guys. This is probably going to be the new CM Wiz, but with a Witch Doctor. Yeah, it's crazy. If this goes live, I think it might be too strong. Personally, I think it might be too strong. But interesting. It's pretty cool. What else we got here? Zombie dogs take 10% damage dealt to you, which is good. So another nice ring here. Obviously, guys, we can only wear 2 rings, so it's going to change the way you play the game. This one I was really excited about, actually. This is really good. This ring. Spirit Walk lasts until you attack or until an enemy is within 30 yards of you. So you can hit Spirit Walk, get away from an enemy pack or whatever, or you just want to travel around a map. You can just zoom around the map because the Spirit Walks are going to last until you get close to an enemy or start attacking again. So it'll make faster farming basically for Witch Doctors. How cool is that? It's fucking awesome, man. This is pretty cool though as well. This ring here, reduce the cooldown of Fetish Army and Big Bad Voodoo by 1 second each time your fetishes deal damage. Okay, guys, at the moment there's a really crap dagger called the Gidbin, but it has a fantastic proc where it summons fetishes. Okay, so you have these little guys running around and you've got this ring on. You can refresh your Fetish Army spell, which no one really uses at the moment because the cooldown is too long. And obviously, Big Bad Voodoo, everyone uses that because it's such an amazing DPS ability by 1 second. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool. This is a huge one as well, this ring here. Percent chance for health globes to grant a power up. Wow! Can you imagine that? That'd be just crazy. There's the attack speed ring I told you about, guys, for pets. That's massive. 100% attack speed, so that's going to be cool. Corpse Spider's ring here. They release a web on impact that slows enemies by 50% for 3 seconds. Great PvP ring or kiting ring there. That should be really cool. That's a really cool ring in there. Gain immunity to freeze and immobilize effects. Brilliant. That's really nice. No more free. If you can find one of these rings, guys. If it goes live, of course we don't know yet. But if it goes live, this is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. And there's just so many crazy things here. So many crazy things. Where is it? 8%, 50% damage off a block and attack. That's pretty cool. So people who are using Crusaders and that, you get 50% increased damage for 3 seconds off block and attack. That's pretty sweet. That's a nice ring. But this ring I thought was game breaking. If this goes live, it's basically a ring of haste, old school ring of haste. Chance on critical hit to increase attack speed and movement speed. It doesn't tell you how much attack speed and movement speed you get, because this is a very early alpha sort of notes. But this is massive. I would love to have this ring. It'd be so good, so good. Okay, what else we've got here? Enemy missiles go through you harmlessly, so with archers and that, the missiles will just go through you. That'd be pretty cool. There's just so many good things here. So many good things. This is really good for the Crusader or anyone who uses shields, or maybe on hardcore. When you block an attack, you gain a 100% chance to also block the next 2 attacks. How cool is that? Just go block, then block. Nice. There's one here, ring it. It doesn't give you much information, but enhances your poison darts for the Witch Doctor. It doesn't tell you how much it enhances it by yet. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But like I said, this is alpha stages, so we're not sure what's going to happen yet. This is really cool. This is pretty sweet actually. Chance to hit and pull in and slow nearby enemies. So you can all those horrible kiting mobs, you can drag them in with this ring. It's really cool. Okay, chance on hit to blast your enemy with lightning and slow its attack speed and movement speed, and this effect jumps to additional enemies. Wow, that's just crazy. It's so cool. This is pretty cool for barbarians as well. Call the agents last until they die. That's actually pretty cool. So if you team up with a doc, for instance, who's healing everyone all the time, you can keep your Call the Agents dudes up all the time. Then say you use those other 2 rings that increases the pet's DPS by 100% and their attack speed by 100%. That is going to be a pretty interesting thing. So there's going to be like multiple builds across what people you've got in your group as well. So there's be a lot more diversity through the items. It's really cool. It's very exciting. It's really cool, man. Okay, this was quite interested me quite a lot. Okay, these last few rings here. These elemental effects here, these here. Okay, these rings here doubles the number of enemies that lightning elemental effects jump to. What this suggests, guys, is all the weapons that we've got in the moment, that's elemental damage, poison damage, will have effects that actually trigger when you're using the weapon. Yeah, huge, yeah. So what I can gather, lightning is basically lightning weapons have built-in chain lightning into the weapons. As you're striking the enemies, lightning will spark off and start electrocuting the mobs. Yeah, this just sounds crazy. This one here says double the damage of poison elemental effects. So it must be a dot, so that's double damage for the poison one there. Arcane looks like it now charms enemies. That's going to be strange. So arcane weapons will charm mobs. Crazy, man. And obviously, if you've got enemies charmed, there's some other items here that makes charmed enemies take more damage as well, which is really crazy. It looks like holier weapons now do healing. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. If that goes live, it's going to be crazy. There's another pair of shoulders here. These shoulders look really interesting. With receiving fatal damage, there is a chance that you are instead restored to 25% of maximum life and cause nearby enemies to cower away in fear. Okay, that's pretty cool, man. Basically, it's self-res shoulders. That's huge, especially for hardcore. Everyone on hardcore will want a pair of these shoulders that give you a possible self-res. Excellent. Really cool. Cool little amulet here after earning a massacre bonus. That's where you chain combo all the mobs and kill them, get your massacre bonus. Summon for 5 to 10 skeletal guardians for 45 seconds. That's pretty cool. This bracer was very interesting. Chance of being hit to deal 1000% of your thorns damage to nearby enemies. Okay, so they might make thorns build's actually viable now, which is really good. Unique helm, that sounds like Endura's Visage with a Poison Over, has Poison Over, and the unique boots just sound like a rehash of Firewalkers. But it's pretty good, guys. It's an exciting time. Like I said, though, quite a few of these items here might not even go live. It's what the, Blizzard at the moment are testing on the PTR, which we don't have access to yet. But hopefully the PTR will be out. I think it is going to be out at the end of this year. Hopefully, we might be able to have a little fiddle with the new stuff and all that. But yeah, really interesting things going on, guys. Actually, I just spotted one more ring here, guys, which sounds really cool. This ring here, equip on follower, gain access to all of his skills. So basically, if you put this ring on your follower, you gain access to his runes and stuff by the sound of it. So it sounds like, yeah, it's all theory crafting, but what I can read from this, it sounds like we can drag his abilities onto our bars, which is pretty cool. So maybe you could have multi-shot from, for instance, from the Scoundrel or something like that. That's what it sounds like. Whether this goes live, who knows? We don't know. And that's pretty much, guys. There will be more videos about the more content of what's being pulled off from the data mining from Diablo fans, and I shall keep you posted. And that's pretty much it. Just usual, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. It's exciting times, guys. Exciting. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.